Good morning and welcome to the Do3 Daily Briefing. Let me just turn my sound off on here, otherwise you'll get a lot of feedback. Right, so welcome, Thursday. The weather's going to start picking up today. It's going to get super hot this weekend, so looking forward to that. So as always, we're going to start off with the open water side of things because there's a lot of new people watching this week because of the new open water setup. Starts on Sunday. So we're going to go through the open water bits and bobs first of all. As always, if you've got any questions, then just type them on the screen in the comments, and it should pop up on my box this end, and we'll deal with those. Any comments, questions, or if you just want to say hello. We like to say hello to people. All right. I've also popped a link on there if you're on Facebook, just so that it allows the system to be able to get your name. Otherwise, we don't know. Not sure who it is. It's all a bit anonymous our end. That just allows us to actually see your name come through this end. So it's like a permission thing. All right. So click that link if you want to make a comment. That's all good. So open water then, yeah, it's still busy. So I think what we'll do first of all is I'll have a look at the bookings and just see how that is, so you can see how much space there is. So if I just click on this and if I show you my screen, I'm just going to mouse over these. Hopefully this will work. So Sunday, well, we already know Sunday are already all sold out. So there's 30 booked in, 30 out of 30, 30 out of 30, 30 out of 30. So Sunday is all booked. Tuesday, 30 out of 30, 30 out of 30. There's people on the waiting list as well on Tuesday. 8 on the waiting list for the 6 p.m. start, so very busy. On Sunday, the early sessions on Sunday, a week on Sunday, should I say, the 16th, there's still some slots there. 7 o'clock, sorry, 6:30. There's only 7 booked in, so there's plenty of space early on Sunday, and then it's full. The last slot's full, so it's obviously the earlier ones aren't quite as popular for obvious reasons, really, I guess. The Tuesday after that, 30 out of 30, 30 out of 30, that's Tuesday, that 2-day is booked as well. I got asked a question about whether we're adding any more sessions. Yeah, well, if the demand's there, which it clearly is, then yeah, we will be looking to increase the numbers. We're capping it at 30 at the moment, but we'll probably increase the numbers at some point and or add some additional slots. But for now, that's all we got. So the Sunday, a couple of Sundays away. Early slots there's plenty of space in there, and the later one is nearly full, so 23 out of 30 there. All right, so the Tuesdays are really busy. You've got to book a long way advance for Tuesdays. 3 weeks away, 21 already in, 15 already in, and even the week after that, it's half full. All right, so make sure you book in nice and early. All right, so that's that. What else have we got? Oh yes, I'm going to be let's get you back on the screen. I'm going to be we're going to be continuing to answer questions. We'll be doing a live Q&A probably tomorrow and sending a load of information out to you guys that are thinking of booking into the open water or have already booked in. A few do's and don'ts, some information that you really need to know before you arrive, things you need to take, all that kind of stuff, and try and hoover up all those questions. So we'll do that for you. Again, if anyone's watching, just pop up and say hello so we know you're there. Otherwise, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Anyway, so while I'm on, we're going to do a full review of these. But just because they've turned up, I'm going to show you these so you know what we've got. Tow floats. We have these available to buy on Sunday. This particular one, this is like a normal standard one. They attach around your waist. And they bob along behind you, and when you need to have a little rest, you've got something to have a rest on. These are £21. Okay, £21. These are available, nice and high vis, so we can keep an eye on you as well. So that's that. Just inflate them through the tube. Really good, nice and easy. The other ones we have available are these snazzy ones. They're the same kind of thing, but this time they've got a great little dry bag in the middle there, so you can, if you want to take your stuff with you, you want to take your phone with you, you've got a waterproof phone, you want to go and take some photos or whatever, I don't know, sandwiches, you can pop them in there. That stays nice and dry. And apart from that, it acts as a normal tow float as well. So that's there for you. These ones are £27. £27. And then finally, we have the tow woggles. These are bigger than I was expecting them to be. It looks really big like that, doesn't it? They're actually not that big. They're about that big. So suitable for adults and children. Any children will be, all children under the 16 or under, sorry, under 16 will be asked to, or will be told, you won't be able to swim without one, you've got to swim with these. Okay, so all children will be given one of these to swim with and allowed to borrow it for the session. So we've got a supply of these. These are also the ones that if you haven't got a tow float and you don't want to buy one, you can hire these for £2. All right, £2. So they're recognised by the RLSS, so they're proper buoyancy aids. And yeah, nice and straightforward, so you can get halfway around, have a little breather and carry on. All right, it doesn't get in the way of the swimming because it bobs along behind you, no problem. So that's those, but I will do a proper rundown on those and put a video out about them just so as you can have a bit more information about those. The other things that are available on the day will be swim hats. So bring your own swim hat. It must be a high-vis swim hat. We can't have black ones and things like that. High-vis swim hat. If you haven't got a swim hat or you haven't got a high-vis one, we will have them, but we do. They're very nice ones, and they are £6. Okay, so that's the situation with the swim hats. They're Do3 open water swim hats, which haven't arrived yet. Otherwise, I'd show you. So that's that. Hopefully, that's all we need to cover on the open water side of things for now. We are working like beavering away, trying to get it all absolutely spot on for Sunday. And again, if you've got any questions, get them to us, and we will hoover up all those questions. And hopefully by the time the first sessions start, everyone should know exactly what they're doing. All right, so that's that. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So let's see what comments we've got coming in. Corin, you always say hello. You're always reliable, Corin. Hello, Corin. Corin, for those that don't know, is one of the coaches with Do3. Covers over at Solihull. Right, Facebook user, really looking forward to joining you. Where are the Sunday slots so early in the day? So why are the Sunday slots so early in the day? Well, that is because Compton Verney opens to the public at 10. So we go in when the public aren't there, if that makes sense. Because yeah, they want to be wandering around a nice, beautiful Compton Verney garden and having some peace and quiet, not watching a load of rubber-clad swimmers swimming up and down and making a little bit of noise. So that's why we have to be out. So Sunday morning, the last session finishes at 9:30. So effectively, we try and get away by 10. So that's why it's early. Anyway, swimmers and triathletes get up early every day. That's the nature of the beast. So yeah, sorry about that. What else we've got? Rich, morning, Corin. Morning, Dave. Morning, Corin. Morning, Rich. Rich, were you on the bike this morning? We could do with knowing who's actually doing the bike sessions in the morning and whether or not we're planning them for no one to do them. I know they're being done throughout the day by others, but the morning sessions would be good to know if you guys are still meeting up. From Corin, white hats are difficult to see if it's sunny. They look like reflections off the water. Yeah, good point. So if you're going to bring your own swim hat, no black, no white. Let's just make sure it's a good visible colour. We do need to be able to see people. We've got spotters all around the lake, and people keeping an eye on you. So you need to make sure that they are visible. Right, I'll come back to your question in a second, Rich. You're asking about the bike session on Saturday, so I'll come back to that in 2 seconds. Right, I think that's the open water side of things. Again, if anyone's watching from the open water, you got any questions? I'm going to be on here, well, until I stop talking, and we'll get your questions answered. So pop up and say hello. So what else have we got? So training then. Let's move on to training. In fact, we'll answer your question in a second, Rich, as part of this. So let's have a look. So today's session then, on the bike, simple free ride session today. So 60 minutes, nice and steady. It's the endurance session. So you guys effectively do what you like on this particular one. We do this every now and again. So that's that. Same again tomorrow. The speed session we did this morning in the pool, it was kind of like an endurance speed session. So as you can see there, we did quite a long build-up, which is a bit of a shocker to some people for a speed session. People turned up for speed sessions at the pool and expect it to be, you know, hard work, but lots and lots of rest. There were some 533 meter intervals in there today. So that was a bit of a shocker for some people, but we are trying to just kind of keep it steady and get people back into shape after being out in the water for 4 months. So 4 lots of 133, because we're working in this is based on a 33 meter pool. So 4 lots of 4 lengths effectively, building up in pace as we go. from 6 out of 10 to 9 out of 10 effort. So just building up as we go. And those 4 lots of 4 are all kind of together. There was no rest in that. So 533 altogether. Then after that, there was 200 easy, and then the same block again to the 533. And then we went into our speed intervals, 4 lots of 66. So that's 2 lengths, 9 out of 10 effort with a minute's recovery. You can see my emails coming in here. 200 meters easy, and then another block of 66s, and then 200 meters easy. We did adapt it a little bit because we running out of time a little bit in the pool this morning, and then we did another one of the blocks of ramp ups towards the end there, and that's about as far as we got. We kind of partway through this, and then for those that have the time doing the session in their own time, there's another additional block just to finish you off with at the end there, 4 times 66. So that was the session this morning in the pool. Same thing tomorrow. We always repeat these sessions through. The bike sessions, the swim sessions follow the same plan, the same pattern. So Rich, what was your question then? Let's have a look. Let's get you on the screen. Let's get me on the screen, and let's get Rich on the screen. I was on the bike this morning. Good to know. I did yesterday's session, was off yesterday. Haven't joined the meetup, so it didn't appear anyone was going. Yeah, okay, we'll have a look at that. That's not the one I wanted to read out actually, but never mind. Yeah, good. Okay, we'll chivvy people up and get people running, get people meeting up at 6:05 a.m. on the bike again, because it worked pretty well during lockdown. So, right, let's have a look at your proper question, Rich. Does the 20-minute max effort race on Saturday work? Is it non-drafting TT? Is it a certain route? Not done one before. Okay, yeah. So what we effectively do is we will select. Well, to be honest with you, Rich, we do it all sorts of different ways. Sometimes it will be a short and appropriate race. So it may well be, I don't know, 7 mile. If we can find a short race on Zwift or one of the organised ones, we might use that. Or sometimes we will just do a 20-minute flat-out race. And I'll release the details for that later. We haven't planned it, to be honest, yet. We've been so busy this week, we haven't planned it. All we know is it's going to be 20 minutes up. 20 minutes of hard work. So just watch this space, Rich, and we'll let you know what it's going to be. Question even from Chris Beck about the open water swimming. Morning, Chris. Are the Compton sessions coached? No, they're not. We will have coaches there because we're going to be getting everyone, because it's the first session, we're getting to know you as swimmers and things like that. We're going to be getting everyone to do a competency swim at the start. So the coaches will be on hand just to have a look at you, just to make sure you're competent to swim. But in terms of feedback, there's going to be no specific coaching, not in the short term anyway, because we're going to get all this up and running first of all. There certainly is plans to do proper coach sessions in the future. Absolutely. So, open water familiarization, turns, sighting, race skills, all that kind of stuff will be covered. So just kind of stay involved, watch this space, and we'll let you know when they come out. We'll do them as groups, and we'll probably do some one-to-one stuff as well. So all that will be covered. But for now, just get yourself in, Chris, and have a little splash about. And if the coaches are there and you have a bit of a word, we'll probably give you a little bit of feedback. But we can't promise anything because we've got 30 other people to look after. So hopefully that answers your question, Chris. Facebook user, morning again. I'm not sure who you are. You need to press that link. Like to know who people are. Morning, Kate. Kate Miller. Are you back from holiday, Kate? Are you going to be swimming this weekend? Killer Kate. I call her Killer Kate. I'm not sure if she likes that actually, but anyway, Killer Kate. Killer on the hills. Killer Miller on the hills. Yeah, anyway. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. If any of you guys can think of anything else that we need to go through, then let me know ASAP. I'll be on here for about another 20 seconds, just in time for the message to come through. So yeah, again, the weather's picking up. We're going to be spending the next 2 days tidying up the open water side of things, doing a load of admin to kind of catch up on being behind because of it going absolutely mad, which is good, obviously. And I think that's pretty much it. So we'll be here again this time tomorrow. We'll let you know when the open water Q&A is. And I will be shortly doing a video about these tow floats and putting that out, so you guys can find out a little bit more about those and why they're useful, why they're worth using, and the different types and things. All right, so hopefully that's it. Facebook user, can you see my name now? No, I can't. I still can't see your name. Have you clicked the link? You need to click the link to give Facebook authorization. Anyway, we won't worry too much about that now. Get bogged down in the admin. Message me afterwards, whoever you are, and we'll sort it out. All right. You take care, guys, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow.